Hey, what's up? Gavin McHale here. I am a six-figure fitness professional who's built my business up to the point where I no longer have to live in the gym. My mission is to help dedicated coaches like you remove the mental parking brake that's holding them back from making the money they deserve, all while living the life that they actually want to live. Today, I want to talk to you about your most valuable and limited resource as an entrepreneur, time, and how you can protect it and use it to actually build your business. So do me a favor, if you like what I have to say, please subscribe to my channel and like this video so we can get more eyes on it. So I've noticed that even more so than money, which is obviously important, lots of the coaches I've seen and spoken with are struggling to manage their time, which is inevitably going to lead to burnout down the road. In my opinion, there is absolutely nothing wrong with commanding a high value and then providing a great solution in return. Placing money high on the value chart is okay. Money makes the world go round, right? But anyone who's self-employed knows that we can just work more hours to make more money. That's the easy part, really. And I see so many wellness professionals just grinding it out, working multiple jobs, driving all over the place, or spending ridiculous amounts of time on the gym floor, and then finally crashing on their couch, barely enough energy to have a conversation with the people who are important to them at home. How do you want to spend your time and energy, right? And that's something you can never get back. If you don't covet it, if you don't protect it, it's going to be taken away from you. So most struggling entrepreneurs spend their most valuable and productive hours completing other people's to-do lists, answering emails, doing entry-level $10 an hour tasks, scrolling social media, instead of working towards their vision and completing high return on investment tasks. This leaves us spending far more time working in our business than actually on their business, and never moving that needle of success and growing like they should be. So as such, they continue to make mediocre money, live a mediocre lifestyle, and the allure of returning to that real job becomes way more appealing. Self-employment becomes more of a job than a 9-to-5 would be, and their lack of salary is really not reflecting the effort that they feel like they're putting into this. Does that sound familiar? So where do we even start? Let's start with what you value most in your life. So deciding on core values is going to give you at least some sort of a decision-making compass to guide you in your decisions. So you're either going to be making it up as you go, and then you'll have a hard time justifying any choices you make to yourself and to those people around you. So a couple of years ago, when I was going through a major transition into becoming more self-aware, I made it my first priority to come up with a list of what I call my personal core values. So I made some calls. I literally asked these people, how do you come up with values? And the best advice that I ever received was from my friend Brent Lomer, and he's with Highlight Real Performance. And he said, among lots of other nuggets of advice, values, more than anything, are the opposite of what really pisses you off. So you have to think about what really makes you angry when people in your life do it and go from there. Boom. I had my first 3 core values within minutes of hanging up the phone. And that's a great place to start, but we need more than just that. So let's look at a more positive note. What are some lessons you've learned that have really resonated with you? If you admire someone, why is it you admire them? I'm not a particularly religious man, but this is much like that old adage, what would Jesus do, right? What values do you have? Now these values, they guide your subconscious brain. In turn, they'll guide your behavior, and they're going to start becoming more clear and allow you to make more educated decisions about your life. So if you need more help coming up with those values, check out my free 3-part mindset reset. It's in the description below. So we can now use these to plan out your time on a daily basis. So what's the most important task you can do that aligns with your values and the type of life you want to live? Is it building out a course for your clients? Is it working on yourself mentally or physically? Or maybe it's actually starting to write the book you've always said you wanted to write. Either way, that should be your first block of time every single day. Even if you're a coach who works at 6 a.m., you can get up 15 minutes earlier and do something towards your business, towards your life. Not doing so is telling yourself that your goals are less important than a few minutes of sleep. And your goals are less important than your clients' goals. Again, other people's to-do lists. Next, we're going to build out the day based on what your regular routine is or what you need to do and your values. What's the next most important thing for you to keep moving the needle in the right direction? Maybe it's professional development, Maybe it's programming for your clients or even planning out your social media a week, a month in advance. Just remember, $10 an hour tasks do not belong here. These can be outsourced easily for less money than your time is worth, or done at the end of the day, the end of the week if you're really strapped, once you've used all your best time and energy for yourself. Once you've decided on all this needs to go into a calendar. Set it in whatever calendar you use and stick to it like an appointment with your doctor. If someone tries to schedule something during this time, you find another time. Remember, this is your time to work on you, to work on your business. This should be protected like your firstborn child or your pet. If you do the right things consistently, any money that you give up by saying no to someone in that time is going to be nothing compared to what you allow yourself to earn in the future. All right, so if this sounds like something that you're struggling with right now, we work through this step-by-step in a 3-part mindset reset, which is free in the description below. There's a link there. This course is going to shift your perspective. It's going to allow you to take back control of your time. So make sure you click that link and check it out. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We are going every single week with these videos, just like this one. Comment if you have any questions. Let me know what you need. We'll talk to you soon.